Alright guys, so right back with you here. While we were gone, Furious Steel did end up winning round number 2. I think in pretty anticlimactic fashion, but this looks like it's going to be a round for Primenal here. This is Dario's the last one alive. Nike, I think, is in 3 rounds in a row, gotten first blow with the sniper, as he did it again here in round number 3. And finally, it equated to a round for them. He's going to get the final kill there. And a good recovery there, as you cannot afford to go down 3-0. I apologize for the headset issues. I wish I could get a headset that's not trash, but apparently Turtle Beach is just not very good. Someone has a Astro hookup, let me know. We could use a sponsor. But Furious Steel on the offensive side of things, trying to take a 3-1 lead. The smoke's going to come in for Nike, as he's going to get grenaded, or almost grenaded. Maybe stun and grenade at the same time as Reckless finds first blood. Dario's going to try to push the smoke, and Nike takes him out. Impressive pistol shots, and now he's got an MP5. Clever is bottom mid. He gets tagged up, and he's going to be playing his life. Is Clever's going to be looking for him? I don't know if Clever knows. Nike may know he's here. I'm not sure. As Tommy's going to find another kill. Nike's going to be patiently waiting for Clever. Big time kill there. It is going to be a 3v2. Tommy and Turner, last 2 alive. They do not have the bomb, so I'm curious as to what they're going to want to do. I think there's a player towards the E-bomb site. Actually, I'm sorry, it's a 2v2. I thought it was a 3v2. Nike has worked its way all the way around, repositioned himself. There's only one player over on the A side for Primenal. It's me, Tortoise. These players for Furious Steel are trying to get any information they can. They have no idea where the players for Primenal are. Finally, bomb acquired. This is going to be bad timing for Tommy, I think, as Tortoise is going to go up on top. You would think Tommy's going to take it out as soon as he plants it. There he goes. He gets taken out, but Turner does find Nike. That's a huge, huge kill. Tortoise trying to work his way up. Turner just playing patiently. That stun gives him no information. Tortoise, I think, does have dead silence pop. 20 seconds left. Trying to make his way through. Finally, Tortoise does hear something. Doesn't know if it's up on top or down below, but Turner's playing in such a good spot. Time's running down. Dead silence has to be out soon. But Turner's going to win the gunfight. That's going to be a 3-1 lead for Furious Steel. A 1v1 clutch here from Turner. Round number 5, here we come. Furious Steel playing great so far, up 1-0 in the series, up 3-1 in map number 2. Nike needs a little bit of help here. 7-3, playing great with the sniper, making a huge impact. Him and Reckless getting the majority of the kills, but you just see some good distribution from Furious Steel. Turner playing pretty well, obviously. He's 7-2. You see Nike trying to watch things with that sniper. And Jaden, thank you for the raid here. As Nike's going to find a big kill on Tommy, you see Martinez and Clever getting 1 each of their own to make it 3 players apiece. And B-Stream popping off. Love to see it. Turner's going to get a big kill. Clever's going to find one as well. And this round has absolutely popped off in favor of Furious Steel as they take a 4-1 lead. Love to see the B-Stream doing things. That's exactly what we are looking for right there. It looks like Excalibur did win against Lethal 3-1, so they pick up their first win of the season. Good job for GG's to those guys. Love to see it. Update those standings here in a little bit. Shanavelli, thank you for the follows. We're getting closer and closer to 1,700 followers. But this is going to be an A push for Furious Steel as Martinez is going to get the first kill over there to open up that bomb site. I'm curious as to how long it's going to take Primal to respond here. Looks like the players over by B are not moving yet. They're being very patient. Reckless is to pop dead silence. Might be able to find some good timing here as he's going to find Tommy. That's going to re-pop that. As Simpson's going to be top 3rd, trying to find some good timing with some players, but it's going to be a 4v4. Bomb is down. See what kind of setup Furious Steel has here as Dario's going to get some shots, and he's going to get with his life. Simpson's going to take him out, though. Good trade as he is now has given up his position. Clever's going to find Amped. He's now top mid. Martinez finds one as well. Reckless finds Clever. Turner finds Simpin to be a 2v1. That's alive as Reckless. Martinez does give up his position. But trying to just finesse his life. That's going to be round number 5. His time is out. And Furious Steel's going to go up 5-1. Only needs one more round to take a 2-0 lead. And Kim is hosting as well. Oh, you are awesome. Gunnies, impressive win. Glad to see you guys pulled it out. And now we're all watching Furious Steel try to take a 2-0 lead in this series. As they have looked very, very good. Looked great in the hard point. Won, I think, 250 to 165. And now here in the Search and Destroy are really flexing their muscles. Then again, I have to say, Primenal's done a good job of making every round close. I think there's really only been one that Furious Steel just kind of cruised right on through. But outside of that, Primenal's kept it very competitive as Reckless finds the first blood. Basically been him and Nike doing everything as Clever's going to take out Reckless on the trade. And big time kill there. Simpson's going to find Clever. I would love to switch players if I could. Come on, game. Let me do it. Oh, there we go. As Dario's going to be bottom mid trying to take out these players. He's got 2 pushing. He finds one. Can he find both? He does find both as Nike runs right into the bullets. Huge 2-piece. It's now a 3v2. I'm sorry, 3v1. His court is dropped. Simpin, the last one alive. His position is known. He is done. And oh, he somehow gets away. He's going to get taken out. And that's going to be a 6-1 win for Furious Steel. Take a 2-0 lead in the series. All right, now the standings, or not the standings, the map count should be updated. Should have all of our scores from today. So if you just want to do the exclamation point MC, Cryo, what is up, brother? Should be able to see all, not, what are you doing? Stop it, Xbox. Should be able to see all of the results from the maps tonight. As Furious Steel is looking very, very good. You're not really seeing much drop-off from their team last season, the team this season. They're doing their thing once again, as you'd expect. Of course. I could not forget that name of a color if I tried. It is now ingrained in my brain after that discussion we had one night about it. I think it's never going to leave my brain. And Jaden, congrats on getting B-Stream to affiliate. You and Crowd just crushing it like usual. So, love to see that. You guys have more viewers in the main stream tonight. I can't have that. I'll have to have you guys take over my main channel casting because everyone wants to see you, not me. I wish I had more casters like you guys, man. People just love doing it. Everyone else just has some weird agenda that they think they need to get taken care of, and you guys do it because you love it, and that's what I appreciate. And we'll definitely find a way to get you guys taken care of. Because it is not overlooked as to how helpful it is, that's for sure. But we're hopping to domination here. No. People might want to see me, but they don't want to hear me talk, that's for sure. As we are going to a domination here. Looks like it's going to be St. Petro. We actually just saw this in our last series as Reverence ended up winning 150 to 149. It was an incredible map. They were down, I think, like 32 at half, and got that BC hold on the second half there, and just held it for like 3.5 straight minutes. It was awesome. So very impressive from the side of Reverence to take out FCats in this map. They lost the series overall, but it was probably one of the more impressive BC holds I think I've ever seen. So you You didn't scar me. It was good to culture myself in the color palettes out there. So you know, scar me. Definitely not a scar. But either way, this is going to be a fun map 5. You're looking for the side of Primenal to try to get themselves on the board here, but man, it's tough for teams to go down 2-0, especially in this level of amateur play, and to win a domination. The first hard point was very heavily in favor of Furious Steel. I don't think the slang was super outlandish, but overall, definitely a dominant win. Now you're going to a game mode where slang is a huge part of it, but also kind of timing on pushing spawns and flipping sides and all that. So unless you have your communication and kind of strats really on point, it's a tough game mode to win. So we're gonna see what happens here, but it should be a pretty good sign as to where these teams are at as far as competitiveness and what kind of structure that they have in place and how much they trust callouts and stuff like that. So we shall find out as we're gonna get rolling here momentarily. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. I know it was hotter than all hell here yesterday. Well, I guess not. I mean, temperature-wise, it wasn't too bad, but it was like 90% humidity, which is not very enjoyable. Like, it might as well just rain at that point. It's actually so humid out, it feels like it's raining. I tried to play golf in it, and my hands were just sweaty the entire time. I'm sure that's what you guys want to hear, but that's what happened. I can't hit bombs with the driver if my hands are wet. It's problematic. But here we go. Back on topic. I'm sorry, I kind of scatterbrain sometimes. An important map number 3 here. Is Primenal going to be able to push it a little bit further to get to a map number 4? We shall see. Yeah, humidity's not great. It is. It is not great. Yeah. EGS is coming up next, man. It'll be fun. They're a fun team to watch. But here we go. You're going to see Dario starting to push up, trying to make his way towards B. And Reckless finds first one on Turner. Dario trying to find him. He finds 2. Here's we start wrapping back. They're actually going to try to get a little bit greedy there. That grenade's actually going to help out Dario. As he's trying to allow his teammates to work back up the map, but Nike is kind of pushing that A flag. I don't actually like this, as this might allow Furious Steel to flip spawns, and that's kind of the worst case scenario for Primenal. You want to have B and C if possible. B is going to probably go in the hands of Furious here, barring a impressive push. Simpin actually may have taken Clever off the point, and now we kind of have players everywhere. Looks like Primenal might be favoring the A side, but I think we've seen the most strong holds from C. Luckily, Primenal is still spawning over there. No one has A yet, but with A being neutralized very slightly for a short amount of time, Furious Steel is in a slight hole early on. Ampton Nike getting a couple kills. Tortoise does somehow kill himself with a grenade, so that's not great. So that's going to be 3 down in favor of Furious Steel, but just like that, Reckless does take out Clever. And Primenal off to a decent start here, doing a good job of slang. Martinez takes out Tortoise. He's going to trade it out. Oh, he's going to survive. Clever then ends up getting a big-time killer on Nike. As Amp finds one. Simpin finds another. Martinez with those good shots there all the way over towards Bull. And back and forth we go. No team's gotten overly close to getting B yet, but I think finally Pierce is going to try to get there. Gets some big shots, and Tommy does take out Reckless. He's able to, how is he still alive? He hasn't even gotten B yet, but he's very close. He takes out Nike as well. And he's just mowing everybody down. He's lined him up. He could not kill Tortoise, but this should finally be an opening for Furious Steel to get B. You would think. Still, they have not finished it off. There it goes, finally. Finally B in the hands of somebody. As we do see Amped over towards A, I think Turner did hear him. That should be an easy kill for him, as he's going to defend that flag. And B being neutralized here by Primal. We have not really seen anybody try to flip yet. There was a decent chance for Furious early on, but that got shut down. Now we see Clever going for this. This is a smart play. I love this idea. He's going to be able to neutralize that pretty quickly here. I'm curious if he's going to stick on it. No, he's going to be able to pop off it. He's going to lose a gunfight against Sippin, but that's a good job to at least keep the points going their direction. And A was almost neutralized by the side of Primenal, along with B, but still a hold here for Furious Steel, barely. That grenade almost stuck Martinez right in the face. He did hit it with a little juke, though. As A is going to go in the hands of... Oh, Tommy might have shut that down. And now we have yellow everywhere. A is going to be neutralized and brought back into Furious Steel's control. B has flipped sides, though. Is Primenal doing a good job of getting themselves in it here. But something to keep in mind, they did spawn on the good side. So they should have some type of lead going into the next half. All Furious is trying to do is keep it close. If they have a lead going in the next half, they have to feel pretty darn good. As we don't really see a whole lot happen right now, just players for Primal trying to get themselves in good positions. But Dario finds two big ones as he's trying to work his way towards C. He may be able to neutralize this. The spawns are going to be in favor of Furious as the players for Primal spawn on over towards P1 for Dom. They're going to have an AC hold here for a short while. Dario finds another kill. He's on a 4-kill spree. He's going to find another one. He's going to take it by Tortoise. This is a good situation for Furious as pressure is off of B. They're going to be able to neutralize it. You would think they're going to be able to get it. This is a great setup here, as actually A is going to still be in their hands as well. They do have a triple cap going right now. This lead's going to continue to grow at a rapid pace. And Martinez, I believe, actually kept B under control as well. C's going to go back in the hands of Primenal. It seems like Furious was kind of more worried about stopping them at A than defending C there. So that was kind of a mistake in my eyes. But Furious still doing a good job of building this lead up. Primenal had a pretty decent opportunity there to make a big play, but their triple cap opportunity was just wiped clean. And Furious took firm advantage of it as they are building this lead up with about 20 seconds left. They should get about 5 more ticks, build this lead up to over 20 points. And Martinez finishes off Simpson with a grenade. Clever comes to help out, and this is going to be a decent lead, but A is going to flip hands right towards the end to make it about a 18-point lead going the next half. And I think if you're Furious Steel, you have to be very, very happy with that. They never really had the BC hold that is preferred. And with that, they still have an 18-point lead. They are now spawning on the preferred side. You see a couple of Tommies playing great. Martinez playing really well. Dario has made some big-time plays. Turner not putting up great numbers, but his kills have been very impactful as we do see just an immediate B push here for Primenal. And once again, Primal starting out hot with a couple early kills. Turner did find one of his own, but they're going to be trying to get into top hazard here. Tommy's going to get taken out by good team shots there by Primal. And B should be available. Dario coming to the backside. He does take out Reckless, but Amp is still here. Martinez in the power position, top window, able to shut down whatever's trying to do here. Tortoise actually stopped shooting. I think he had a chance to take out Martinez, but he just didn't finish off the kill. Already, though, a decent start to the half for Primal as they do get A and C. B might go in the hands of Furious Steel, but I think it actually got stopped, so Furious did work their way back to C. I really would have liked Primal to try to flip spawns there. That they didn't commit to it. They just grabbed C and actually didn't commit to getting spawns. That's a mistake on their part, I think. As B... Oh, now they're going for it. As B is going to go in the hands of Furious. These players for Primal are spawning in kind of weird spots. Furious wasn't sure where they're going to be coming from. And because of that, they weren't able to hold down C. But it's still going to be an A-B hold for Furious. We saw them do it on the first half and do it well. And I think the spawns has flipped again. This has been a very chaotic second half. Just people kind of spawning everywhere. That's going to be, you would think, a short triple cap. Maybe not even a full tick. No, won't be a tick as A is going to be switched back. Turner on the outskirts there, try to get a big kill. Could not win it against Tortoise. But this lead is growing quickly here, up over 20 points out, approaching 25. And once again, you saw Primenal try to go towards C. Tommy was there to shut it down, though, as he gets a big-time kill. And B is back in the hands of Primenal United, but they only have about 2.5 minutes to make this comeback. As Furious does go ahead and neutralize B. They're probably going to get shut down. Simply does come from behind. Martinez responds to load his zone. And there's really only one player left here for Primenal trying to shut this down. I'm sorry, it was Amped and Nike there to shut it down. As back and forth we go. B has kind of just been ping-ponging back and forth the entire map. We haven't really seen anybody have much control as Amp somehow took out Dario. I don't really know how he won that gunfight. I don't think we've really seen B in control of any team for longer than a minute at a time. It's been very chaotic. Teams preferring to try to flip sides than go for B. But that's going to be a really clean wipe for Primenal as this lead continues to drop. 2 minutes left. Should be about an 18-point lead and sinking. Primenal is kind of digging their heels in here. Clever does find a big 2-piece. He does get traded out, but Tommy's going to find one as well. Tortoise over here. He's going to get taken out. Oh, no. Turner did not see him. Oh, and Nike's to take out the grenade. He actually did finish off that player that was being hunted. Somehow, Clever finds that kill on Nike there, as B is getting close to being neutralized, but still in hands of Primenal, and this lead continues to shrink. Furious needs to do something here to either neutralize the flag or grab one. They cannot win if this holds the way it is. Primenal's in a pretty good spot. Reckless finds one. Martinez is up top. He's going to find a couple of kills. He can play his life. He cannot. He's going to take it by Amp. It's going to be 3 down in favor of Furious. Nike, though, over by C. This is a huge play. This is going to flip spawns. Furious is over by A. They're going to be able to neutralize it just like that. The ticks onto B are dropped. This is a huge comeback in the works. As you see Furious hop on a B. Nike trying to get there. Tortoise finds 2. And this might be the comeback that Primal wants. Furious Steel has to make this comeback happen, or has to grab B now. But we see Primal in such power positions as Nike finds 2 more. This is going to be a Primal win if nothing happens. I need to see Furious commit to 1 point. And that's going to be 4 down. There goes Clever. He gets taken out by Simpin. Easy kill. 2-point lead for Primal. And this is going to be, this is the game right here. We're going to see a map number 4 as Primal does a great job of forcing a map number 4. Impressive domination as Furious Steel could not hold from the preferred side. They really dropped the ball here. They did not play well in the second half. They didn't do a good enough job of holding this C side. That's going to be a map win for Primenal. That was definitely not expected. I thought Primenal would win that map, but it seemed like Furious Steel did not take advantage of their slaying advantage there. They really outslayed Primenal big time, but they just did a really poor job of taking advantage of the opportunities Primenal gave them, and just couldn't really get anything going. They seem to have the upper hand pretty much the entire game, but just as soon as that CB hold happened for Primenal there, or I guess it wasn't even CB, it was AB, but Furious just could not seem to get a hold there, couldn't get their way into B, couldn't get enough waves of kills to actually get B, neutralize it, and then grab it themselves. So, impressive showing there by Primenal. All right, guys, but before this match starts, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I'll be right back. All right, guys, sorry about that. Is finally here we are. We are back. All right, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. As soon as I went upstairs, the dogs were very thirsty. Had to fill up their water bowl there. Why is my stream still showing that? Strange. There we go. All right, but that was an impressive map number 3 there. Cryo, I'm definitely down, man. I am definitely up for that. Just gonna hop. Well, I'm actually not even sure if that works with us on different consoles. I don't know how that. I don't even know if you can do that. I know you have a PC, which that's like the only way you can do it, unfortunately, since consoles don't have Discord on them. But here we go. We're going to a Gunrunner hard point here as Furious Steel is trying to put this series away. And Kim, I probably can. We just need to figure out how to get the sound to work, because that's the only issue since he's on PS4. I'm on Xbox, yes. But here we go. Primenal trying to push it to a map number 5. Furious Steel trying to put it away in 4. After they left that map 3 slip through their hands. Looking for Primenal here just to try to get as much time on P1 as possible. Actually, I'm sorry, looking for Furious Steel to get as much time on P1 as here as possible. As Primenal decided to spawn on the preferred side, obviously. They seem to be Furious Steel's host. But already, gunfights going back and forth. See Tommy trying to make his way up the map. Trying to be a little bit sneaky here, but he's going to stay alive for now. He's going to find one. He's going to get traded out there pretty quick. But decent start here for Furious. They do get a decent amount of time on P1, one that is generally very contest heavy. Martinez, who was making a break for spawns for P2, is going to get shut down by Simpin, so we got some great time in there. And now the side of Furious Steel is going to be able to get a couple more seconds here on P1, and then start that push for P2, which Nike's over here is going to find 2. As the players for Furious did stack on top of each other, and Martinez on the opposite side trying to work his way up. Tommy once again gets shot in the back as these Primenal players do a good job of getting position. They seem to always find Furious Steel players napping. That's going to be 4 down for Furious, and now they're starting to make their way into the hill. Clever's going to find one, and now Furious Steel is in. So far, no one on the hill, as Primenal is still spawning pretty close, trying to push the hill. Clever's going to be able to find one. He's going to get traded out pretty quickly, though, as he was kind of expecting someone to come from behind him. But you do see Furious, the first one to rotate. That grenade's not going to really find anything yet, as Ant, I think, was touched a little bit, but that's done. Tommy should have ideas where he's at. Reckless finds one. Clever and Tommy combine for 2 more. And Furious is set up pretty well for this next hill. He's going to find one as he comes on the corner. Clever from behind, though, I think takes him out. Tommy finds one as well. And you see a good spread here for Furious Steelers. They're trying to watch from all fronts, and now Primal all spawning in the exact same place. A good situation for Steers as those ARs will be able to let loose down that coal hallway. Turner and Tommy just mowing everybody down. Tommy's behind the coal box. He's getting tagged up, though, but he's able to stay alive for now as the first 40 seconds have gone the way of Furious. Pistol's going to pop up for Tommy. And so far, an absolutely flawless hold. Furious Steel's trying to take a decent-sized lead here, heading into the latter half of the first rotation. If they can make P4 very contested and kind of split it, and then hold spawns for P5, they're going to be in the driver's seat to take this in 4 maps. First kills go the way of Primal, though. As Turner's not going to be expecting the first one from his side. He's going to take it up by Reckless. Martinez finds it 1. Dario finds 1. Martinez finds 2. And so far, not a lot of time going the way of Primal. So they're going to be able to finally get in the hill. Martinez does a great job of getting that kill on Amp there. Amp to start out slow. He's 3 and 12. Can't get anything going. And now Furious is actually getting a little bit of time. Anytime you can get here for Furious or to keep it empty, keep no time going or counting towards Primenal, that is a win for Furious here, as they have held spawns. Dario gets 3 in the hill. He's racking up time. This is a great situation for Furious Steel, as Dario is doing everything. Tommy trying to hold on these spawns. He's gonna... Is he still alive? I think he is. I would say that hill is a huge win for Furious. They have a 70-point lead. They still have spawns for P5, but Simpin with a big-time kill on Dario. But Turner's going to trade him out. Still a really good hold here for Fierce. The only thing I don't like is that they are packed in pretty deep. All it's going to take is 1 wave of kills for Primenal, and they're going to be able to break this. Clever over peak with Dario from behind. He's going to find 1. Martinez and Tommy combined for 2. And this hole continues to be perfect. As Tommy's going to get swarmed. I think he did find a second there somehow. This lead up over 100 as we're starting to look towards the second rotation through the map. Furious Steel starting to pull away here behind. Great plays by Dario. Good M4 play by Tommy and Martinez. This has been a very impressive map number 4. As all the gunfights, even in rotation, are going away for Furious Steel, as they are already set up for P2. These spawns have flipped, and this is a perfect situation for them. Oh, Tommy wins the gunfight against Tortoise. And that's going to be 4 down, and Primenal is spawning in the worst spot possible. They're going to try to make a break for these spawns, though, as Simpin actually runs out of bullets. He's going to win the knife fight against Martinez. Gotta watch out for whoever reckless mid-tracks. And did you see them making a break for the back spawns, but that's going to get shut down. The thing I would like to see from Furious here is to do a better job of trying to keep Primenal off this time. Dario's going to come from the side. He's going to find 2 to do exactly that, as he finds 3 in total, and that's perfect. Primenal had a decent opportunity there to actually get a good amount of time, but that's actually going to go basically only a few seconds their way. It's only going to be able to bring it to about a 100-point game, and Furious is set up once again on P2, one that they broke into pretty quickly the first time. You see Nike trying to come from the front. As all the Primenal spawns up, close Cole trying to make a push through Water Tower, but that's going to be Turner and Martinez combining for 4. That is a perfect wipe. And Furious Steel is going to be able to inch their way closer to a victory. They are not going to be able to win it here on this hill, but they're going to get darn close to the hill for the rest of the time. Great shots by Reckless as he actually finds 2 in a row. Looking at the scoreboard, Amp struggling, Tortoise struggling, Nike playing pretty well, but he's basically the only one as Reckless is able to break in, should be able to get the rest of the scrap time, and Furious Steel, though, is going to be only 35 seconds away from putting this map away, and they're heading to a hill if they played perfectly the first time. As Simpin gets taken up by Clever there, and this is going to be a perfect setup. You have Martinez pushed so far up. He just has all these players for Primenal spawning way out because of his positioning. And really, the only people you have to worry about, 3 and 2 that just spawned up, that's Tortoise and Amps. They're coming from kind of an awkward angle for a pinch here, but they're going to get shut down momentarily. There's Dario with the kill. Only 20 seconds more needed, and dropping quickly as Furious is going to put this away in 4. They were very good at the hard points. Impressive stuff. As soon as they get their Dom figured out, they're going to be in a great spot to take this league by storm. And that's going to be a Furious Steel win to win the series 3-1. But yeah, that was an impressive map by Furious Steel. They looked in such control pretty much the entire time. Incredible map by them. Their domination didn't look all that great, I will say that, or at least their second half didn't. But their hard points looked very good. Their search and destroy looked very good. Overall, a lot to be positive about for Furious Steel. I would say they should feel very confident about their game moving forward. David Patterson, thank you for the follow. Update the standing, or not the standings, the map count here. There we go. But I would say Furious Steel's got to be pretty happy as they, let's see, let me pull up the standings here. They are in Division 1. So that's going to put them in first place as they take over Minnesota Snowflakes in terms of map count. Update this really quick. Okay. Come on, Fingers, you can do it. That's going to be a great start here for Furious Steel as they are looking very, very good in the season. That's going to drop Primenal down to 0-2, 2-6 map count. That kind of like what I was saying before that series started, that they had a really good opportunity to kind of clog up Division 1. They were not able to take advantage of that opportunity, unfortunately, as now we see it's still a really tight division. Furious Steel and Minnesota Snowflake sitting there at 2-0. Then you have 4 teams at 1-1. That's Primal GG, Envision Gaming, Pickuppers, and XO Gaming. But you have to look at Pickuppers. They were a team that joined a little bit late. Started out with an 0-1 record because they took over for a team that fell apart. But they're a team that's very, very dangerous. They're going to be a problem. And getting into the top 3 in Division A is going to be very, very tough. That's going to be probably the most competitive division that I've seen. It's going to be basically tough from start to finish. There's not very many not very many gimme games there at all. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see how that division kind of breaks out. But should be a lot of fun. But now we are going to, let's see here. We're going to E-Girls versus Glow Up Gaming, so should be a fun one. That is Division 2, I think. Yeah, it is Division 2. E-Girl Slayers trying to improve to 2-0. All right, guys, give me 1 second here. I am going to restart the stream here so we can upload this to our Twitter. But give me a couple seconds. I'm going to change the stream title and the names of the teams in Codcaster, but I'll be right back with you, okay? Thanks, guys.